Hi, I'm Marty, and today, welcome to episode 3 of this series that I do, Storytime, where I tell you a story that actually happened. However, unlike the channel Actually Happened, fake channel, my stories are actually true. Today, I am going to be telling you. I know it sounds awkward on paper. I'm going to be telling you about my first kiss. We all have our experiences with that. And I know what you're thinking, but Marty, this isn't a Crash Bandicoot video. Well, I did say that in my final part of Crash Bash, I want to do more storytime videos. Yep. Even I know some of you will be disappointed, my brother especially, who's been watching all my Wrath ones. He'll be like, oh good, Marty's uploading a new video, more Crash Bash. Oh wait, it's just him talking about the first time he pressed lips with a girl. Anyway, if you don't want to listen to that, you can just watch my South Park Fractured Butthole footage that I recorded in my own spare time. Anyway, let's start this. My first kiss, 29th of January 2019. Yes, I remember the date. It was a Tuesday. I was at college. I mean, I've left that college now, but at the time, on a Tuesday, my college schedule for a Tuesday was 1 till 4 doing cooking. You know, it was just your ordinary 4 hour. Wait, 3 hour. 3 hours. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so a 3 hour cooking lesson. After that happened, it was obviously home time. The way I got home, not just for that day, but every day was bus stop. Yes, I'm a bus wanker. Anyway, I'm going off subject. Um, I'm not with this girl anymore. We broke up in February, but every day we used to walk. Well, she used to walk with me when I were walking at the bus stop, and it was quite rainy that day. And also, every Tuesday she had to go to a dance class, so Tuesday was the only day where she couldn't stay with me until my bus arrived and sit with me, you know? So her mate was also there. I'm not saying what her name is because I respect her privacy. Her mate was also there. And she told me, just the usual. It's Tuesday. She's got dance class. She can't stay with you. She has to say goodbye to you. So she gave. So we were saying goodbye. She gave me a hug. Just usual. And then after the hug, there was a bit of a moment where I drew my face closer to hers, and then for the record, she kissed me. But I'm not complaining. You know, I actually really enjoyed it. It wasn't a very romantic moment where the kiss was only where the kiss was 6 seconds. Even though it was only for a second, it did feel like a very long time. It was not as special, not as much as it was because I'm not with this girl anymore, but it was really special at the time. And after it happened, after the kiss happened, she was leaving to go to dance class. I was just so happy, because ever since I was 16, I'd always wanted to kiss a girl, and now that did happen, I'm sitting here, I'm sitting at the bus seats waiting for my bus. I am so happy that I finally got to kiss a girl, basically. I was just so even the fact that it was raining, that didn't bother me. I'm sat here in the rain waiting for a bus. I know on paper it sounds like very crap, oh great, my bus still hasn't arrived and it's still pissing it down. But the fact that I got to kiss her really made my day. I didn't care. I was just sitting there, so happy. I couldn't stop. I was just happy I was so happy for the next 2 days, you know. And what was even better is that Wednesday, I was going to see her again because, it's a Wednesday, you know. And from that point on, we kissed basically every day, basically. Yeah, so that is basically how that happened. And then then my bus finally arrived, and then after I went home, we basically started talking about it through WhatsApp. Oh, it was best day ever, and that was again, because it was my first kiss. She told me it was her first kiss as well. But yeah. So yeah, that's basically, from the way I've spoken so far in this video, you would think that despite the fact that we broke up, that I still like this girl. Well, you would be wrong. I actually hate this girl now, and you'll find out why. Not next week, but maybe a video coming up soon explaining why that is the case. I don't regret my first kiss. I just regret who I did it with. You know, because I wanted my first kiss to be someone who I was going to be with for the rest of my life. Well, I clearly didn't get that. That I clearly didn't get what I wanted. My first kiss, and it's gone basically down the drain. But oh well, it's still a memory. It's still a memory that I will always have in my head. You know, that's why I wanted to let you guys know. For the record, I was 16 at the time. I'm 17 now. This whole thing that I'm telling you, this all happened 11 days before my birthday. This happened on the 29th of January this year, basically. And I don't know the time. Another reason why I wanted to make this video, because I want to do something different. I know I've done story time before, but I want to use more of this Share Factory thing. You know, I've done 2 episodes of this story time already. The first one being my prom video, and the second being the time I got pranked. You know, again, I wanted to do something different. I did say in my final part of Crash Bash that I was going to do more story time videos. So yeah, I will get back to Crash Bandicoot soon. I promise. Just not yet. And if anyone who's watching this, you feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me how old you were when you had your first kiss. Me, I was 16. 11 days till... No, wait, 11 days before I turned 17. But anyway, that doesn't even matter. Just tell me. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want, you know, feel free to share it, how old you were when you had your first kiss. You know? And don't lie, okay? Just be honest, because I am. I hate people who lie, and you'll find out more why when I make the video saying why I hate this girl. But that is, I think, yeah, that's not until later though. I've got more video ideas that I want to do before I do that video. Anyway, you know, like more of this. I want to do more of these videos, you know. Anyway. So yeah, that was my first kiss story. So, that was episode 3 of the series I do, Story Time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, then share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if anyone out there thinks that my videos are crap, let me know why in the comments, and hopefully I will improve. And if you're new to this channel, or you just found it, feel free to subscribe if you want. I'm Marty. Bye. I will see you very soon. I'm out. Hi, I'm Marty, and today, welcome to episode 4 of this series that I do, Story Time, where I tell you a story that actually happened. However, unlike the channel Actually Happened, my stories are actually true. Last week I told you about my first kiss, and that was nice and all, but now I'm going to be talking about my first snog, which took place on the 13th of February this year. Again, like I said last time, I know some of you will be disappointed, my brother especially, who's been watching all my Crash videos. He sees the notification and he'll be like, oh, it better be a Crash video. Oh no, wait, it's just him talking about first time he swapped saliva. Anyway, sorry to put you off, but anyway, let's start this. Like I said, the date was the 13th of February. It was a Wednesday, college had finished, and me and my now ex-girlfriend Keela and her mate, whose name I'm not saying because I respect her privacy, but it's the same mate of hers who I mentioned in my first kiss video. The 3 of us was waiting for the bus because it was running late, like really late, 2 hours late, basically. There was an accident on the motorway, and that's why my bus was delayed. So we're waiting for the bus, and me and Keela start giving each other presents because it's the day before Valentine's Day. However, she's got to go to the hospital on the 14th, and I can't go round her house afterwards because, just 'cause. Anyway, we start chatting to one another, and then we start flirting. We was holding hands. Then I pulled her towards me in a flirting way. Sorry about that, the audio cut off. In a flirting way, not in a violent way. She started resting her head on my legs. She nearly fell asleep. I wanted to keep the flirting low because, bear in mind, we're at a public bus stop. Imagine if you was out and about and you see a couple on the pavement doing 69. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable. It would be even more awkward if you knew those people. Anyway, I'm not saying she was planning that, I'm just saying in general, but she did have her hands on my dick, so I was a bit concerned. Anyway, everything is normal and good. I have her arm around my shoulders and vice versa. Her mate, who was also there, awkwardly watching us while we were doing our thing, even took a photo of us together. Then I started kissing her neck. Yes, I am pretty confident like that. Anyway, she's enjoying that. We're hugging and cuddling. We made eye contact and smiling at each other. One thing led to another. My face got closer to hers. Bear in mind, we already had our first kiss, so I even made a video about that, so we knew what we were doing. I kissed her, then she slipped her tongue in my mouth, and it wasn't for a second. The snog was literally 10 seconds. So that's basically how it happened. Now, because it was my first snog, it felt weird. I wasn't too sure if it was supposed to feel weird for a first time and I'll get used to it, or something was actually wrong. Bear in mind, all of this is happening 3 days after I made my video about trying the hot gummy bears. And I still had some left. I had some an hour before the snog, and my mouth was not as much as when I was eating them, but my mouth was still a little bit hot. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, is it meant to feel like that? But then I remembered, oh yeah, I had some of those little spicy bastards. Maybe that's why. Maybe next time it'll feel like normal. However, it's not over yet. After an hour, Keely and her mate decided that it's time to go home because they didn't know when my bus was going to turn up. As far as they knew, it might never turn up. Plus, it was February, so it wasn't that cold, but it was too cold to be sitting and staying for hours. That's why I had my coat. So, as we're hugging and saying goodbye, she gives me a second one, which was 6 seconds. An hour later, my bus finally turns up. It was dark. But that's not all. Again, the only reason why it was late because there was an accident on the road which caused a huge traffic jam, and not the good type that you spread on your toast. The problem still wasn't sorted, so the bus went really slow and it kept stopping every fucking 5 minutes. Okay, not literally 5 minutes, but it just kept stopping. And guess what? There's more. To add icing to this boring cake, I don't have my phone with me. Because it needed charging because it was about to die that morning. The original plan was to wake up, put phone on charge, leave to go college, come home, my phone will be fully charged, boom, there, Bob's your uncle. I didn't know there was going to be a big accident on the motorway. Yeah, how fucking inconvenient for me. The one day I don't have my phone. So I'm in the bus, stressing that my dad is worrying where I am. My mum was at work, so she wouldn't know. The bus driver was apologising to everyone, but at the end of the day, when your dad is going to give you a bollocking when you get home, it's not even about you. Anyway, after an hour in that bus, I finally got home. College finished at 3 p.m. I normally get home at 4 p.m, but that day, 2 hours waiting for the bus, and then an hour in the bus, meant I did not get home until 6 p.m. And yes, I did get shouted at from my dad. And even worse, it was my little brother's birthday and I was missing it. However, after that happened, I was cheered up by a text from Keely saying, Marty, you snog well good for your first time. You're really good with your tongue. followed by emojis that have their eyes replaced with love hearts. Yeah, you get the picture. We ended up talking about it for a while, and remember earlier when I said her mate took a photo of us? Well, her mate sent it to her, then Keely sent it to me, followed by a text that said, "You are so adorable." So, that was my first snog story. So, that was episode 4 of Storytime. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, then share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if anyone out there thinks that my videos are crap, let me know why in the comments, and hopefully I will improve. And if you're new to this channel, or you've just found it, feel free to subscribe if you want. I'm Marty. Bye. I will see you very soon. I'm out. Hi, I'm Marty, and today, welcome to episode 5 of this series that I do, Storytime, where I tell you a story that actually happened. However, unlike the channel Actually Happened, my stories are actually true. Today I'm going to be telling you why me and this girl split up and why she hates me now, basically. This is actually the first half of a 2-part special story time. Before we get into that, let me give you a little backstory. In the beginning, when we first met, I was 14, I went to this club that was in my school. There was the 3 of us, me, the girl whose this video is about, and her mate. On 2nd of November 2017, we got together. We broke up on 26th of January 2018, but then got back together on the 18th of June 2018, and on the 10th of July 2018, during when I was with her, we were having a text conversation, and she said that she had a video idea that I could do. A video where I tell everyone what happened at the prom that we went together. I really liked that idea. However, I didn't do that video straight away. There were a couple of videos that I wanted to do first. It wasn't until the 4th of November 2018 I finally made that video. And we split up on the 5th of November, the day after I made that video. Anyway, after we broke up, she started hating me for some reason. Looking away, covering her face if she spotted me, calling me when I'm at work experience, calling me names over the phone, hanging up on me. She really wanted me to fuck off, basically. I was so confused, because she, in a matter of little time, went from me girlfriend to despising my fucking guts. However, I have a mate who is both mine and her mate. He gets along with me and her. He asked her why she hates me, and I am not having a laugh. I wish I was, but no, this is what she said. The reason why she hates me is because ... I made the prom video. I'm being serious, right? She hates me for something she wanted me to do. That is the most fucking brain dead thing I have ever heard in my life, because 1, that video was her idea, and 2, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, but Marty, maybe she hates you, it's because of the ending. Well, you're wrong. Still no, because I even told her I was going to do that before I made the video. It's not a coincidence that we broke up the day after I made that video. So there is literally nothing in the video for her to hate me for. Basically, long story short, she used me, and that is technically taking advantage of someone. Overall, the prom video has made a massive impact on our, not just relationship, but friendship in general, which is damaged beyond repair. Even if I did delete it, she would still hate me. All because she gave me a clever video idea that she said I could use, and I did, and now she's refusing to talk to me. And it's sad because her mum and dad are cool, and her 3 siblings are chill. I've met them in person. So, if I didn't know any better, I think she got her stupidity from her mates fucking licking her arsehole up. However, there is a bright side to this. This prom video that I keep mentioning was actually episode 1 of Storytime. So if it wasn't for that video, this series wouldn't be where it is now. But basically, my point is, this girl went out of her way to convince everyone that I'm in the wrong. And as soon as this is uploaded, I'm going to send this to her. So, if you're watching this, love, you have failed. Because not only have you lied to your mates, but you're also making yourself look like a twat. You could get the most horrible person in the world, and yeah, he would probably point and laugh. But deep down, he would be thinking, what an absolute mong. What a div that girl is. I'm not being funny, but if you have a boyfriend who makes YouTube videos and you give him a video idea, what do you think is gonna happen? And you know what's weird? Even though this girl hates me over a YouTube video that doesn't even have that much views, and again was her idea, like a retard, she's a great student in terms of marks. I don't know anymore. And one more thing, bitch. If you continue to fucking finger yourself watching Peter Pan and Bottles and Melody, you will go blind. I'm just saying. If you really didn't want that video out there, then maybe you should have kept your mouth shut. Or maybe, after this, sit down and think about why you have treated me like this over something that you wanted. You stupid girl. Right? Go ahead, I don't care, I'm done. If you get all riled up, you're giving me what I want. However, if you leave it, that's also good, because I'm in the clear. So it's a no-win situation for you. And it's also a win-win scenario for me. By the way, I have 2 ex-girlfriends, so yeah, expect a sequel to this video. Anyway, so that is basically why me and her split up. So, that was episode 5 of Storytime. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, then share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if anyone out there thinks that my videos are crap, let me know why in the comments, and hopefully I will improve. And if you're new to this channel, or you've just found it, feel free to subscribe if you want. I'm Marty. Bye. I will see you very soon. I'm out. Hi, I'm Marty, and today, welcome to episode 6 of the series I do, Storytime, where I tell you a story that actually happened. However, unlike the channel actually happened, my stories are actually true. Because it's October, the month of Halloween, not only am I shoving what you're seeing on screen in your face, but I'm also going to be telling you about a girl who did scare me at some points. This is the second part of the last story time. But first, there's something I need to say. If you look at the list of channels who I subscribe to, you will find Illuminations. Let me give you a little backstory. Last year, and December of the same year, she made videos talking about her 5-year-long abusive relationship. Now, this new girl that I'm talking about, she didn't abuse me while we were together, it was after we broke up. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh Marty, this is about why you two split up, not what she did after. Well, I'm mentioning this because it's part of it, and it's also important for the rest of the story. And I bring up Illy because, although my episode wasn't as long as hers, I still know what it's like to feel attacked. Anyway, this story starts where the last one left off. After me and the first girl broke up, I was very upset and annoyed at the same time. The date was the 19th of November 2018, and it was the first day at a new college, and most of the people in the class I didn't recognise. There was only one I knew, and that was only because she was in the college I went to before this one. Anyway, the teacher said to everyone, introduce yourself to the person next to you, and try to get to know them. And next to me was the girl whose this video is about. We started chatting, asking each other our interests. She was your typical loves junk food and plays Fortnite type of girl. During classes, she would always try to hide her face looking at me. I asked her, why are you looking at me? Her cheeks went red. Turns out, she had a crush on me. She made videos about me on her channel and mentioned me in the description of those videos. I would always mention those videos to her, but she would always try to pretend to not know what I was on about, because she was too shy to admit that she really liked me. Even her mate told me, oh, you know my friend loves you. bit weird because we only just met. Anyway, we eventually got hold of each other's phone numbers. She subscribed to this channel and vice versa. She would leave comments on my videos, which, by the way, those comments still exist. We got together on the 23rd of December 2018, and I was really convinced that she would be the one. We would always chat to each other every day on WhatsApp, having long video calls and sending love gifts and videos. But it wouldn't be a why we broke up story if we didn't split up. We broke up on the 23rd of February this year, our 2-month anniversary, and the reason why we broke up is ... she didn't know who she was. What she means is, she didn't know what to do because she's bisexual. She had a crush on a girl this time, and she just wanted us to be friends. Before we got together, she tried to help me get my first ex-girlfriend back, despite her liking me. One of the nicest things someone could ever do for someone else. And when we got together, it made me completely forget about the first one. And now that we're breaking up, it was making me think, no, it's the first one all over again. Anyway, after we broke up, she started hating me for some reason. Hey, that sounds familiar. She didn't like who I was in general. The only reason she liked me before is because of the crush. Well, if she's over me and she doesn't like my personality and sense of humour that she used to love, fair enough, life happens. However, she soon after started mocking me on WhatsApp, and that is technically cyberbullying. Bossing me around, telling me what to do, taking the piss when I was upset about someone I lost, getting her mates to create a group chat, put me in it just so they can give me shit over something that I wasn't even doing on purpose, and that was my first time being in a group chat, so I didn't know how it works. She told me, rudely, to get out of the group chat. I didn't know how to. Then she went, ugh. Like, don't ugh me. You're the one who put me in this group chat, you fucking slag. I was so fuming. One time she texted me saying, do you want to get back together? It's funny because she's the one who wanted me, but she somehow managed to turn the tables because I was the one who wanted her back. But then she texted back saying, not really, lol, pranked ya, I would never go out with you again. Then she left. And I can tell the difference between banter and just being nasty. That was not banter. She got my hopes up as soon as I woke up. Also, she was trying to force me to do shit I didn't want to do, and if I refused, she would threaten to report me. What the fuck? And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh Marty, why don't you just block her? Well, I was scared, because she would get her mates who are bigger and older than me, then bruise me every time. Like, just leave me alone. I had to do something. However, my parents were on holiday, so my older sister was the only person I had left. I still have the screenshots from when she defended me, which say, are you Marty's ex? Who are you? You need to stop being a dick to him, mate. I haven't done nothing. Well, that's not what I heard, and so you and your mates better not take the piss out of him ever again. I didn't say a word, and I know what bullying is like, so lay it down when it isn't my fault, okay? So goodbye, get some facts before you take it out on someone who self-harms and has suicide thoughts, because if you ask Marty, he will say it was my mates who was in those conversations, not me. And she replied back saying, you can block me on WhatsApp all you want, I'm his fucking sister, and your self-harming ain't got shit to do with it, okay? So just leave him alone. Chloe, you fucking legend. Thank you for standing up for me when I really needed you. Not only is this girl a horrible bully, but she's also a massive liar, because every time we made a plan, she would always back out at the last minute, making up excuses like, oh, anxiety, or I've never had a boy round my house, or telling me that her parents don't want her to have a boyfriend. Guess what? Another lie. She told me our first kiss was her first kiss, which was not true. One time, she sent me the song I'm Over You by Mabel, making the lyrics describing me, giving me a bad name. Later on, I confronted her about that. She then had the nerve to tell me it was her mate who sent that. Fuck off, you fucking bullshitter. My sister telling her off still wasn't enough to make her go away. Remember in the beginning when I said she had a crush on me? Well, that was also a lie. Apparently she just wanted to make one of her mates jealous. So she used and tricked me. But wait, there's more lies. One time, during when we were together, we were flirting a bit and one thing led to another. I sent her a pic. That's all I'm gonna say. She told me she wouldn't show anyone. Guess what? She showed her mate. And also, she accused me of cheating on her, which I didn't. Her mate told her that I cheated on her. She claimed to have screenshots of me texting another girl. I asked her to show me the screenshots. She said no. Well, how are you going to prove that I cheated on you if you're not even going to show me the screenshots? She didn't have any screenshots. She was only saying no because she knew that she was caught in the lie. Bit hypocritical because, one, she said that she regrets ever going out with me. She claims that something was wrong with her at the time. And two, later on, I found out that she cheated on me. When I was with her, one of her other ex-boyfriends tried to warn me by saying she uses boys and she cheated on me. And at the time I didn't believe it, but now I wish I'd listened to him. I can't believe I was stupid enough to say yes. One time I told her I don't want to have kids. After I said that, she said to me, "You don't care about family, you love money more, and you love your YouTube channel more than your girlfriend. You're not funny, you're childish, you're immature, and you think you're hot shit but you're not." Fuck you. I never said I was hot shit, and even worse, the college couldn't do anything about it. My mates told the teachers that she was doing this to me. However, they couldn't prove that it was her who sent those texts. And two, she knew someone who worked at the college, so if the college kicked her out, the college would be sued. So basically I was given a dilemma. I wanted her out of my life, but I needed my education, and I couldn't block her because I was worried her mates would be after me if I did block her. But if she was out of that college, I would have no education because she knew someone who worked at the college and she got along with that person, and if she got kicked out, the college would be sued. There was nothing I could do. I was fucked. That's why I was so glad to be out of that college. Not because I hated the college. It was because I was finally free after months of her constant shit. Because I would never see her again. And yes, I did finally block her after I left that college. And that is why I wanted to make this video. And as soon as this is uploaded, I'm going to send this to her. So if you're watching this, can you just hurry up and kill yourself? Because you even said it yourself that your family wouldn't notice because you never see them. And your boyfriend who you've got now, he will just find someone else anyway. You call me annoying. I'm not the one who says bazinga every fucking 5 seconds, you idiot. Anyway, so that was episode 6 of Storytime. That was why me and this second girl split up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, then share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if anyone out there thinks that my videos are crap, let me know why in the comments and hopefully I will improve. And if you're new to this channel or you just found it, feel free to subscribe if you want. I'm Marty. Bye. I will see you very soon. I'm out.